Pre-production is so important when it comes to having our creative process run smoothly. The planning stages allow us to hit the ground running on production day. So today I am going to share my creative process, starting with gathering inspiration. Once I have a concept in mind, I like to go and gather images to really flesh out my idea. I will hop on Pinterest and start pinning images that really speak to me to a board specifically for whatever project I'm working on. And I also like to grab inspiration from other photographers and artists that I follow. And keep in mind, my goal is not recreation, but sometimes I will see that someone has done a very striking pose that I like, or maybe their styling was something that I would like to use as inspiration for my own project. Sometimes when I'm gathering photos, I already have in mind the location that I'm going to be shooting at, or I have a styling concept in mind, and so that really helps this process go a lot smoother. For this particular example that I'm showing you today, I have a cottagecore theme in mind, but instead of in a forest, I wanted it to be in a small town, kind of like you could think of Wall from Stardust. Once I have my images, I like to create a quick mood board. I usually just throw mine in Photoshop and kind of move it around into subcategories for location, posing, styling ideas. And this is really helpful to send to my models so they can get an understanding of the location that we'll be at and what I'm expecting for styling wise for clothes, hair, makeup, etc. And finally, my last step that I like to do is one that I do for practically everything. I love to make a Trello board, not sponsored, but if you don't know what Trello is, really quick, bear with me. It's basically just a digital bulletin board where you can create lists. In each list you can make cards. If you're a super organized person when it comes to planning like I am, this is my favorite tool to use. I use it, again, all the time. So I will create lists for the location, I'll have one for my models when they let me know what outfits they're wearing, so that way I can have that in mind. I like to, using the inspiration photos from the mood board, I'll also add them to this and create separate shot lists, one for close-ups, one for wide shots, etc. I get super excited when it comes to session day, so I'm kind of just jumping all over the place, and I will get ideas while we're there, and sometimes I'll forget about the ones that I came up with during the pre-planning process. And this is just a really quick, easy way for me to reference, and then I can make sure I can tick them off super easy. And by the end of the day, I won't be like, no, I forgot that one shot and that was the one that I really wanted. But that's pretty much my planning process. Super easy. I know it might be a few more steps than what some people do. I just love planning and being super organized when it comes to production day. If this video helped you, consider subscribing to the channel. Leave a likey like, all that good YouTube jazz, and I will see you next time. Bye!